Welcome to another new week of the programme. It's week 11 already. There's only this week plus another 2 to go. By the end of the programme, at the end of week 13, we want you to be running for 30 minutes non-stop. And this week we start getting you really quite a lot towards there. By the end of this week, you'll be running 20 minutes without a break. We're going to do that by increasing the duration on each of the 3 runs. Up until now, we've done the same routine each of the 3 run days. This time we're going to start off at 17 minutes, which is 2 minutes more than last week. Then on day 2 we'll do a 19-minute run, and then on the 3rd day, the last day of the week, it'll be 20 minutes non-stop. On the first 2 days you will still get a walking break of 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes, but your second run will be much shorter. So during this week we are going to gradually get you up to 20 minutes non-stop running, and then in the last 2 weeks of the programme we'll get you up to that magical 30 minutes non-stop. Who would have believed that you would have been doing that? I certainly found it hard to believe that I could do it. I'm sure if you cast your mind back to the very start, you would have found it hard to believe as well. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're going to do today. Okay, today though, we are doing a flexibility session. We're going to get ourselves all nicely conditioned and ready for tomorrow's run. So we're going to start off, we're needing our exercise mat for this. We're going to start off lying down, and we're going to do one of the exercises that we did last week. We're going to lift our leg up, so a leg raise, and we're going to point our foot outwards. So we're going to lie on the mat, point our foot so that our toes are pointing away from the middle. Then we're going to lift our foot up so that our leg is nice and straight, pivoting from the hip as usual. You can use the technique of pushing down on your knee to lock it into that straight position, nice and tight. Lift it up, hold for 10 seconds, and drop it back down gradually onto the mat. Then switch over to your other leg, turn the foot outwards. Lift your foot up, still holding it outwards, hold for 10 seconds, and then gradually bring it back down onto the mat again. We're going to do that alternating between your legs 15 times on each leg. Now we're going to give ourselves a bit of a rest, and we're going to get a resistance band, hook it over the ball of our foot and take up the tension. And then simply pivot our foot at the ankle, back and forward, back and forward. And we're going to do that 20 times on each leg. Again, hold the stretch for about 10 seconds when you're pulling your foot towards you. After that, there's just one exercise left, and that is a repeat of exercise 1. But instead of pointing your foot outwards, you'll turn your toes so your foot points inwards. So your left foot would point towards your right leg, your right foot would point towards your left leg. As before, we're going to pivot at our hip, ideally pushing down on our knee, just using our muscles, and elevating our foot. Hold for 10 seconds, then gradually lowering it back down onto the mat. That's our exercise session for today, all over. So, not too bad. These leg raises can be quite tough, especially when we're doing them 15 times on each leg, and particularly the second time that you're doing 15 times on each leg. So I wouldn't recommend trying to do a second set of these. Do your 3 exercises and tick that off as a job well done. Okay, so have fun with that one. Tomorrow is our first run of the week, so look forward to seeing you then. Bye for now.